so good, got me straight in the mood. She read that room, she know just what to do. Moving that body, she dancing and
Sunny Bonani, welcome back to my YouTube, the channel. It is your girl, the little M, and today I'm sitting here on the floor to talk with you, just big sister advice, yabo. So we'll be discussing student finance, investing, savings, how to manage your money. We just got our money not so long ago. If you are a UWC student, we got our money this week. If you are a student from another institution, I'm not sure how that is working out, but now I'm here to guide you. I'm here to speak. Actually, we're just talking. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a girl on the internet who likes to talk a lot and post and discuss and just think big picture. Anyway, okay, so guys, the first thing that I will be discussing with you guys is how to plan for your future. I know this is not really like about budgeting, but it's very important that before you even start budgeting, you consider your future and where you are going in life. For example, when you graduate, is there somebody who is going to give you money to buy a graduation gown? Is there someone that's gonna pay for your graduation? Basically, if you decide to do honors, you need to know that most postgraduate degrees, or you need to know that if you're going to do your postgraduate degree after your initial you need to know that after you do your undergraduate degree, you will need to fund yourself for your honors or masters. You might not need to fund yourself the whole entire time, but you might need to book your own flight. You might need to pay for your registration fee. You need to pay for your accommodation, pay for your food, rent, whatever you might need to pay for before you get your bursary, before you get your scholarship. You need to fund yourself. If you get your honors in another province, you need to afford that by yourself. So you need to be honest with yourself and plan your future. Why am I going to do honors? If you are going to start working, being unemployed is expensive. Hey, look me, I'm being honest with you. Being unemployed is so expensive. You need to be going to interviews. You need to be buying corporate attire, because what you're wearing on campus might not necessarily be something that you can be wearing at a workplace. So you also need to consider that. Above all else, what else do you need to consider? You need to consider your rent. Okay, you need to pay your rent, because when you get that job, and you will get that job, I wish it, I manifest it over your life, you will get that job. But when you get that job, baby girl, baby boy, listen to me, okay? When you get that job, you need to move. You might need to move away from home. You need to pay for that. You might need to pay your deposit. You might need to pay your rent. Clothes, groceries for that month or 2 months, furniture. You don't even have a bed. You are sleeping on the floor. Are you thinking about that? You need to consider all those possibilities. You need to consider that now, so that you can start saving for that right now. Not in future, not whenever, now. Sila. Because when you do your final year, why are you panicking? You should be saving now. So I'm not trying to make you panic. I'm just starting on the high note, because most people do not consider that. When you are graduating, you might need to come here with your whole family, or you might need to bring people over. Need I say more? Okay, I wrote everything down here, so let me just go back to the script, because now I'm just talking. Another thing that you would need to consider is your accommodation. Okay, now in terms of accommodation, when you're starting out, I feel like it's too late for this. When you're looking for a place, please try your best to not pay extra. For example, let's say you are a NSFAS funded student and there's an accommodation that your bursary can pay for in full, but when you are bougie, or you decide, you know what, I'm going to go to another accommodation that's so expensive that I need to pay extra, or you decide, but I don't want to live in a double room, I want to live in a single room, so I'm going to pay extra. So maybe you're paying 500 rand a month extra, you are paying 1,000 rand a month extra, 1,500 extra. Maybe on your final year, I understand it, but just starting off when you're already paying and paying and paying. No, don't do that. Like, just do small nyana sacrifices. That 500 rand extra you could be paying, save it. At least for 1 year in that your degree, or 3 years, 4-year degree. Save small. Think. Abangeli background yakho. Are we together on that? If you can find other means, cheaper means, try to save money, guys. As long as like it makes sense to you, obviously. Wow, you can't be living 50 kilometers from school. Yeah. And another thing, darling, save for emergencies. Okay, save for those emergencies. You need to have 1,000 rand in your emergency fund. Okay, hear me out. When I was doing my first year at university, my mom passed away. To be fair, she had been sick for a long time, okay? And I knew that anything could happen at any time. It could just, 4:10 in Liao. Anyway, so I knew I was away, so I had to start saving for that. Because if a situation arises where you need to go home immediately now, you live in another province, you need to be at home now. Now you are busy borrowing. If you are a student that has a car, guys, and please be my friend, because I need a student with a car, because wow, guys. Anyway, your car might get bummed, petrol, things like that. You must consider these things, man. You must consider these things. You might get sick. If you watch one of my vlogs, my first vlog, going back to school this year, I was sitting under a tree minding my own business. Literally, under a tree. All of a sudden, a thing jumps and it stings me. I'm at the clinic, I have to pay. Now I'm paying money that I was not budgeting to spend, but because there was an emergency fund for my health. You know why? Because I don't have medical aid. But if you have medical aid, babes, don't worry, you're covered, you're good. For us who don't have medical aid, abangeli background yakho. Okay. Number 3 or number 4, I'm not even sure where we at, but roll with me. You need to consider getting additional income. Like, this could be, I have a whole separate video about ways to make extra income as a student. I will try link it up here or in the comment section, but you will find that video somewhere. Guys, whether you're doing first year, you're like, okay, I'm gonna pick these 3 modules, I'm gonna study, I'm gonna do so well in these modules, and then I'm gonna try to be a tutor for these modules in the following year. Abangeli background yakho. You see, now you thinking additional income. Obviously not like work now to the point whereby you don't have time for your studies. Your studies, they come first. Your studies are number 1. If you are an NSFAS student and you're getting additional income from home, please don't annoy those people. Don't trigger your parents. Don't be starting nonsense now. Behave yourself accordingly, so you can get that your additional income, your allowance. Please don't be acting out here. Now you arrive in university, you are busy clapping, shaking yash every day when you're shaking yash. And another thing, be honest with yourself. Like, be genuinely honest. When you come to varsity, when you come to like a new place, you are going to be influenced by the people around you, by the situation. Wait, I'm back, guys, and I really hope you can hear me. Another thing I was saying, be honest with yourself. Know how much you can genuinely save or invest. Know what is all up to you, or you're being peer pressured, or you're being influenced by people where maybe I'm the influencer. So sorry. If you are watching like my vlog and you see me ordering out every week, Lelo is ordering out, Lelo is getting, please be honest with yourself. Don't overdo things. Don't just be living anyhow. If you find yourself in a circle whereby the people around you, they're just spending. For example, me, don't be influenced to do better. Be honest with yourself and do better. If you know that you need a new phone, okay, fine, but you really need an iPhone. Okay, you need an iPhone, but you really need to get it brand new from the store. Guys, do second hand or something like that. Ooh, my hair is not make sure. If you know, but you cannot be doing nails and lashes and weave and whatever, save up for it, but also be honest with yourself. But it's not in your budget. You are not the the nails and weave girly. Yeah, well, just be honest. Calm down. Calm down. If you are a village girl, you are a village girl. It's fine. You can upgrade your status small but and say, this brings me to another one. Live within your means, guys. And you're probably tired of hearing this, but like live within your means. Don't be doing like, if you have access to credit, like you get credit for like a store card or Ndiabo pay flex, about those small things. Don't abuse credit. Don't abuse it. Okay? Don't try to keep up with the lifestyle that you know is not yours. Yeah, well, don't spend all your money and you have zero at the end of the month. No, babes, we can't live like that. We can't live like that. Okay? As you know, the NSFAS allowance is increasing. So if you know, by yes, the tax is also increasing. Please, this is not that discussion. Is a tax or VAT, whatever, it's the same thing. VAT is value added tax basically. So the NSFAS allowance is increasing. You see that, man, that small money that it's increasing by, that's 66 rand a month. You can just save that, because very you're not going to get it. If it didn't increase, you wouldn't have that money, so just save it. Some of us, we've been using NSFAS since there were other things like, what was that thing, Norako. Since there was Norako was charging us like hella fees and we were surviving. So those fees you were paying Norako. Save it. Take advantage of discounts way too. Take advantage of discounts. You must live your life knowing that Ramaphosa is not your father, Zuma is not your father. Listen, behave accordingly. You can't just behave flexing for us every day. You are flexing. Look at me, even right now, guys. I could change. I probably have something better to wear, but you know what, let me be down to earth. As I'm sitting on the floor, I am down to earth. Guys, take advantage of student discounts. About varsity vibe, any place you can go out and you have a student discount. Go to a museum, students pay 30% off on Tuesday, things like that, man. Be creative. Do your research. If you live in Cape Town, you know there's certain things you can do for free on your birthday or your birthday month. Do that, man. Yeah, man. Another thing, create a budget and stick to it. Track it, monitor it. You cannot create a budget for fun. This is not a play thing. We're not playing here. No one is playing with you. Who do you think is playing with you? Please take that budget seriously. I'm probably gonna make another separate video on that. Take that budget seriously. Actually follow through on your budget, guys. Check it weekly. When you swipe your card and you get a notification, look at that balance. Don't just swipe. No, look at the balance. Know how much you have at any given moment. You must know. But I'm almost broke. You must know. Don't just swipe. Don't swipe anyway. You are rich. No, babes, rest. Calm it down. Go show them that. Trust me. Calm it down. It's very important to know your money dials. Okay. For those who don't know, a money dial is something that you would spend on regardless of how much it is. Like, it's the one thing, but for example, now I don't drink alcohol, so I don't really spend on alcohol like that. You understand? But food, when it comes to food, take my money, I will swipe that card for food. I love food, I love eating out, I love cooking. My grocery budget, listen, I have a budget, but my groceries have a separate budget. I buy my groceries not to save money, but to be efficient. Okay, don't mind the noise, I leave at rest. So your money dials, however much. For example, I save for Uber because sometimes I just can't walk to campus, and that's a money dial for me. I'm very much aware that I cannot be walking to or from campus every day or using the shuttle. Sometimes I don't want to use the shuttle. I want an Uber, so I save separately for it so that I can use the Uber. Okay, food. I feel like groceries needs a separate video. Save, discount, buy in bulk, babes. Meal prep, plan your food, have a menu, know what you're gonna eat, for how many days are you gonna eat it. Know that if I buy 10 kg, how long is it gonna last me? 1 kg, how long is it gonna last me? 1 kg of rice. If you buy bread, eat that bread. Don't be like me, my bread expires, guys. I don't like bread, so why do I buy bread? You see, buy things that you know you eat. If you need to buy your groceries per week, every week, or every 2 weeks, for the things that expire, obviously, but other things, buy in bulk, babes. You see, when you get your book allowance, do the most, go crazy. I feel like that's all that I can say right now. Also, we have a 10 Rand investing challenge. It's very important to start investing at a very young age because compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Like, you need to start investing because if you cannot invest that 1K that you earn, how are you going to invest that 10K? How are you going to invest that 100K? Like, you need to learn now with that your small nyana money, that play money that you have. Start investing. It's very late. I have to go. The noise you can hear. So thank you very much for watching. It's your girl, the little M. I just needed to come now immediately and get this off my chest. Oh, should I upload this video? The quality is not giving. The lighting is so dark. But anyway, thank you very much for watching.